So this one's a little different because I don't have bisect in it. It's the one exception to what I wanted to practice tonight, but it is the kind of thing that we should make sure we're square on. Vocab, supplementary. What's it mean?
It means two angles add up to 90 degrees.
If you're not sure, I got one person saying 90, one saying 180. If you're not sure, take the S, draw a line on it. What do you see? An 8. So is it 90 or 180? 180. Or the other trick, S comes after C, 180 comes after 90. So you got two ways to remember that. So that means A and B adding to 180. Measure of angle A plus measure of angle B equals 180. That's what this first statement means. Now can I substitute into that? I've got A is 10x, B is 6x plus 20, and the whole conglomerate should add up to 180 degrees. That's the stuff that's kind of newish. After that, it's just an algebra problem. But it all goes back to vocab. Do you remember that supplementary means 180 degrees? Because if you don't, you really can't do this problem. And that's what the problem is mostly checking. Everything after this is just algebra skills. But if I were to say, what is the key objective for this test item, for argument's sake? The test item objective is, do they understand what supplementary means? That the two angles, A and B, add up to 180 degrees. And then we just do the algebra we practiced last year and got really good at. 16x plus 20 is equal to 180. Subtract off my 20. Leaves me 16x equals 160. X is 10. Now I'm not done yet. I have to actually plug it back in. Oh, what's up, Ashley?
Where's the 10x?
The 10x. This 10x right here.
Yeah.
When I combine my like terms, 10x plus 6x became the 16x. It's all good. It's all good. And you know, it's good to review because I have a lot of students that when they look at the algebra, they'll try to subtract 10x from both sides, and they'll end up with like a negative 4x. If it's all on one side of the equal sign, you just squish it together, and that's where that 16 comes from. It's when you move it across the equal sign that you want to do the opposite. Like here, I subtracted 20 from both sides. I'm not done, though. I still need A. So I'll go back up here. I'll say the measure of angle A is 10 times 10. Well, you can kind of see it. Let me rewrite it with a brighter blue. Measure of angle A is equal to 100, or 10 times 10, which is 100 degrees. And that's my final answer. On a multiple choice test, I would give you choices of 10, 100, not 1,000, 80, and 180. Why would I put 180?
No, how would you?
How did I get 80?
Yeah.
If you take 10 and plug it in for angle B, 6 times 10 is 60, plus 20 is 80. There's your answer if you just pick the wrong guy to plug into. The 180 is there for the students who think, hey, supplementary, that's 180. That must be my answer. I'm good. Don't chuckle. It's going to happen. That is going to be a very attractive distractor for those that are rushing and think these are trick questions. And the 10, that's the most common wrong answer because people will go, oh, look, I got my 10. I'm done. Make sure you're answering the question that's asked.